All right, Jeff is on the play. Urza Saga pass. Could be lands, could be 8 cast, could be painter. We don't know. I don't know if it was obvious what Jeff was up to here. Dragon's Rage Channeler. It's a good start. Ancient Tomb pass. All right, we have Jeff Jow fans in the chat. Pluto Delta. Attack for 1. Okay. All right, that makes it easier. Making a construct. Going down to 17.
You go to 17.
Appreciate the players keeping the life totals on the table for us. Makes everything a lot easier. This is a competitive event, so people are keeping track off to the side on pads and stuff. So keeping track for us is an extra step, and I think we all appreciate it. Dave Kaplan asking for more Yahtzee streams. Interesting. There's a construct. Create another construct. Go to 15. Yeah, it looks like there's a fetch happening in response.
Someone broke into my car today. I had 2 missed tickets. They gave me 2 more.
Bowmasters will shoot down the first construct in response.
And then your activation will resolve.
Making an orc army, and the second construct gets created. Urza Saga pops. Camera got bumped a little bit, but that's okay. It's really tight at the shop, sold out. New York City store, so we don't have, 4 feet between each table like you see in some stores in the suburbs or something. It's a little tight. Thinking about what to search up with this Urza Saga right now is Jeff. We know from the previous round, Soul Guide Lantern, Shadow Spear, Mox Diamond, Expedition Map are all options. Okay, so there's Expedition Map. Actually, I don't know if Soul Guide Lantern is in the main, but it's in the 75. Deck lists from this event are posted in our Discord server. If you're not in the Discord, go find the link for that. What land is this? Wasteland. All right, Wasteland takes out Volcanic Island. I believe it's now called Valley of Golgoroth. Alpha says my LGS has to set up tables outside for bigger events sometimes. Interesting. Interesting.
16 for me. Yep. Sure.
I don't want to play Magic outside. Everybody sees me. Wind's blowing my cards around. Birds are chirping. It's terrible. Playing Magic outside. Are you crazy? All right. Thoughtseize has revealed Blast Zone, Crop Rotation, Sphere of Resistance, Bajuka Bog, Thespian Stage, and Caracas. Yeah, what if a bird lands on the table? Then what happens? What if a bird poops on the table? Right on your tabernacle at Pendrell Vale.
Like a newer version.
It's the Lord of the Rings.
Right.
This is the Lord of the Rings.
Got it. Okay.
I was trying to make this whole take into Lord of the Rings. That was an instant?
Yeah.
Which? Am I up to? Okay. Oh, up to? Yeah, all right.
Chaos Orb outside. I can't even imagine. Crop Rotation is chosen by Thoughtseize. So a 2/2 construct on Jeff's side. No Delirium yet. Surveil of Mishra's Bauble. Force of Will into the yard. I think that's now 4 types if this bauble gets sacrificed. Ponder, Surveil.
Upkeep, you draw.
Keep this
Upkeep,
on top. Or is that on it?
scry 2. You saw my hand those times.
What's that?
You saw it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Draw for turn.
Crack this target.
Take another 2.
Looks like Boseiju was on top of the library. That's not very useful right now.
Adventure, create a trigger.
Swing with the Delirious Dragon's Rage Channeler. Jeff goes down to 12.
I'm gonna pass you and draw a card in your upkeep.
10 of the bugbear. You know how this goes. You go down to 6. Takes my hand. Instead of bubble.
Purple 1 and
Ponder? You just called something else, like a.
Oh, it's ponder. Yeah, it's in French, so it's contemplation. But yes, it is a ponder. 4 cards. It's like 5, but not quite as good.
yeah, this one. I have 16, I'm at 13, and I will.
What is the follow-up here for Jeff? We know Sphere of Resistance is in hand. That's not very exciting right now. We know Expedition Map can get sacrificed. Okay, so to sacrifice Expedition Map. What will Jeff find and put on the table? Tabernacle. Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale, everybody. Pillar of the format. All right. Passing the turn. Oops. All right. Pays for Dragon's Rage Channeler. Lets the Bowmaster and the Orc army die.
3.
With Delirium attacking for 3. Jeff goes to 7.
Trigger this.
Thoughtseize, Serval.
Yeah, I trigger this.
Full card.
We'll keep that.
3 blue. Sorry, 3 blue.
All right, the hand gets revealed once again.
Yeah, it's just a sphere.
Sphere of Resistance is the only target. Boseiju, Caracas, Blasone, Stage, and Bajukabog. Most of it we already saw. Wasteland. That's pretty good. Construct will die.
Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, you have 0 cards. Right?
Yeah, so you got it.
Sorry, not trying to.
There's a Lord of the Rings Bajukabog. It has another name.
I don't know why I thought you had a card in your library. I'm like, I got it.
Sure. What can Jeff do here? Land is not going to really be a solution because of Wasteland. So, like, Glacial Chasm is not great at the moment. Jukebug. Alright, let's stop Murktide from happening, potentially. Pass the turn. That also shuts off Delirium, actually. I completely forgot about that. Shuts off Delirium. So this is now a 7-turn clock with Dragon's Rage Channeler. I totally missed that for a second. Alright, pays for Dragon's Rage Channeler using the Volk.
6 you said, right?
Attack for 1.
You have 6.
Jeff goes to 6.
It's only 1 now. Because the bog. Yeah.
Alright, I'll take
Very generous. But
You're done, I'm assuming? Yep. That's turn.
Bajukabog is the tap land on Jeff's side. It's a Bajukabog. New version from Lord of the Rings. Box stopper. What format is this? This is Legacy. This is a competitive Legacy tournament in New York City.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Barrow Downs sounds right. I don't have all the new Lord of the Rings card names memorized yet. Do we have any watching that has a memory that has memorized every single Magic card and version in existence? Do we have any of those people watching? I think those people are done. It's over. Sylvan Library on the stack. Orcish Bowmaster loves that if it's in hand. Ooh, there's Bowmaster. That puts Jeff down to 5. Ancient Tomb is basically shut off now. Are we paying for all 3? No, we're gonna let the Orc army die. Okay. Sylvan Library is a big problem at the moment. Attack for 2. Jeff goes down to 3. Jeff is at 3.
Would you like to put your Sylvan trigger on the stack?
Are we just skipping the Sylvan Library trigger? Can you even do that? Wait, can you do that? Is it a May? Oh, it is a May. Yeah, okay. Forgot it's a May. Oh, well. Bowmaster shut it off. Yeah, it's not an activation. It's a trigger, but it's a May. Too many Magic cards, everybody. I can't memorize them all. There's Thespian Stage.
Passing. Trigger this.
Brainstorm on end step. Surveil.
Roll this. Result.
It's a fatal push into the graveyard. Fatal push is not very useful here.
Put these two back. My turn.
Okay, pays for both creatures. Tabernacle triggers. Thought Seize.
I know what it is. I'm putting it
Chevelle. Fatal push into the yard. Hand is revealed. Ancient Tomb, Caracas, Blast Zone, Boseiju.
What is this card? Oh, it's Ancient Tomb. Okay, sorry. And Boseiju and the Blast. I'm at 13.
So nothing can be taken by Thoughtseize here. Joe's down to 13.
Yeah, there's no
Attacks for 2. It's Jeff down to 3.
This was not updated, right? Here.
Oh, down to 1, yeah. Jeff was down to 3 last turn, and now the phone has been corrected. Sorry about the delay on that.
You can't force. Yep, you're right. This is down here.
Those cards are banned, Chris. I thought all those cards were banned. Oh, they are.
Okay, I'm not sure what the stage was copying, but it is now wasted. Most likely was copying Basic Forest, is my guess. Protected from Wasteland and creating a Marit Lage. PVDH with a great question. Is Bowmasters playable? I think the answer is yes. We didn't need your letter grade PVDH. We figured it out for ourselves. Bowmaster would have dealt damage. Exactly, it would have killed him.
Adam on board.
All right, Ancient Tomb, Sphere of Resistance here on turn 2. Force of Negation pitching Snapcaster. Snapcaster, one of my favorite cards. Dragon's Ray's Channeler. Okay. Dragon's Ray's Channeler went all the way in game 1. Despite Tabernacle. Plenty of mana to pay for a Bowmaster and a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Alright, Wasteland on the Volcanic. That's the turn.
2. Yep. 13. Yep. Using the one that nothing was named. Chalice on 1.
Yeah, respond to the chat. Thought sees you and trigger channel.
Thoughtseize Surveil.
How do I copy it? You have to sacrifice a land. Oh, non-land program. Okay, so there'll be no point. That's fine.
So with the chalice still on his back.
Alright, the hand is revealed. Choke, Crop Rotation, Karn the Great Creator, Thespian Stage, and Caracas. We don't know Joe's hand, but Choke, as we saw in a previous round on today's stream, is a big problem. And might be the choice. Choke is taken.
And then Crop Rod. Karn is cute. Do you have a 1 ring in your deck too? I wish you do. Why would do such a thing?
That is Karn. Karn the Great Creator.
Little rough against Bowmasters. Okay, because
3.
I think they played the same thing last time. Just a test? No, I'm gonna attack deck. You active?
And now attacking with Dragon's Rage Channeler.
I mean, it's
Just
active,
one,
it's just
no
like
delirium.
like a 60-year-old man active, not like a 16-year-old boy.
Combat. Yeah.
He's back.
Alright, that Thespian Stage gets played by Jeff.
12. I'm gonna get an underground scene and cast 2 of those. Okay. So we'll end up with 6.
So you're at.
Target, Grindstone, and Reyes cards.
Trigger. Yeah, go for it.
Ponder Surveil. Underground Sea into the graveyard. Juns with Bowmasters and Chains of Mephistopheles. That sounds interesting. Attacks for 1, no delirium yet.
Having done this matchup a lot, I feel like so many times it's just lay down your hands and
Sorry.
You have 1 card, right?
Yes, sir.
is this what you typically are, or more of a Bowmaster card?
No.
There's Dark Depths creating a Merit Lage right now.
Yeah, I know. This is different though. This is like pretty. Yeah, I like the first burger on the hand.
There's Merit Lage.
3.
My second main.
0 drops. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was like, all right, I guess this hand's.
Going to second main phase. Likely whatever's going to happen here will turn on Delirium.
That's brainstorm trigger. Yeah, brainstorm trigger.
All right, good luck. Yes.
Where's up brainstorm?
Ponder into the yard. So it looks like instant sorcery land. No Delirium. But maybe there's a Mishra's Bauble about to happen here or something. Instant sorcery land. Trying to turn on Delirium so Dragon's Rage Challenger can block second main. Is my guess.
I will flash in trigger.
Alright, there is the Mishra's Bauble. Dragon's Rage Channeler into the yard. That turns on Delirium. Is Wasteland as land for turn? Pass the turn.
It is delirious now, so that's why I went to second main.
The one ring's on top. Alright, the one ring was on top. And it has been looked at on Jeff's upkeep, so Joe will draw on Joe's upkeep, not this one. Moving into Jeff's main phase now.
Oh, yeah.
Caracas. Okay, that doesn't do a lot. 12, tapping Ancient Tomb, Sphere of Resistance. Force, pitching Ponder, Surveil.
I'm gonna put a lightning bolt on the top of my graveyard.
Okay, there was a lightning bolt on top. It is now in the graveyard. Attack with Merit Lage, chump block, pass the turn. Draw off the bauble, draw for turn.
And your upkeep on the petty theft guy.
Petty theft on upkeep. Caracas can counter this petty theft and prevent it from going on an adventure. Okay, doesn't do that. So Brazen Borrow is on an adventure.
Oh, it's mine. Go.
No, I know the Delta. The other one.
Ponder hits the stack, resolves. Hard Mode, thank you for the resub with Prime. 8 months and big love from Heart Mode. Thank you. Focus Strand pass.
Taking your upkeep. Waste your cycle shoots.
Wasting Ancient Tomb on Jeff's upkeep, okay? No creatures on Joe's board right now. The Brazen Borrower is on an adventure. Maze of Ith pass.
You stick with my land. Yeah, well, I have a wasteland for it, but I was hoping to save it for your next Merit Lage, but I think I will just
Blast Zone comes in, pass the turn. Fetching on end step. Cast the Brazen Borrower. We know about the One Ring. in Jeff's hand.
More for the world championship, huh?
It's still in hand, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was drawn a couple of turns ago. All right, wasting the maze and attacking for 3. Successful.
Cast an Eagle Spellbomb.
Nile Spellbomb. All right, that'll be good against Loam.
Yeah, I can sacrifice the Tormod's Crypt too, or if I do, I can pay a black to draw a card as well. And I'll pass to you.
Not a Saga
That's right. Let's see. Get that play. I gotta represent Connecticut. New York.
Okay, deploys Choke.
Yeah.
Will resolve. Jeff is at 9.
You have card, crop rotation, and 1 ring in hand. Huh?
This is close.
The ring is just like, it's silver knight.
Me too.
It will tempt me to read.
Get a treasure. This is
Yeah, Choke is quite rude.
5, 6, 7. So this is a 7, this is a 2, 2, and this is a 1, 0.
Yeah, we got it. I'm gonna cast Brainstorm.
So
Okay, Brainstorm in response to Choke. Choke is not countered. It could potentially have both of these duels tapped down.
just in case I had this to the
No days. You have a choke. I'm been choked.
All right, Choke resolves.
3. We should get Maya.
Wasting Yavimaya and pass the turn.
put in magazine. Good. I don't know if that's correct.
Because I was having drawing, I took out the patch and two forces, but
Is Magazine good against you? Because you hold like the blood moon effects. So you.
Yeah, Caracas on the Marilage, as we pointed out at the time, would have countered Petty Theft and put this Brazen Borrower into the graveyard instead of an adventure. And so far, it looks like getting punished for it is Jeff. That's absolutely right.
So I took the cave guy out because if you play like
Is that a forest?
and you pick.
It's a basic forest.
I'm trying forest is good. Hopes to get the
I'm not sure it's good.
There's too many versions of forest now, everybody. Can't recognize them all. I don't have them all memorized. Makes me angry.
Then I realized I didn't have dead guns in the second game, and I should have played it just so I could bounce. Since I was like
Under 5. Judge.
Crop rotation, sack, and Caracas floating a white. All right, what are we doing here?
put your shit down, put it on 0, you're good.
Or even City too. Crystal Vein.
Tabernacle. All right, that'll take care of the Brazen Borrower. Oh, yeah. Why did I think Brazen Borrower... I mean, Tabernacle was used earlier in this game already. Okay, so Tabernacle completely correct here. Brazen Borrower gone. Wasteland. A little late to waste that Tabernacle. It may happen later. Jeff is stabilized, though. 6 life. Misty Rainforest pass. Dark Depths comes in. There's Thespian Stage.
Sure.
Learn to love Rich Callie's in the chat. What's up, Rich? Rich was at this event. We'll potentially see Rich on camera later. If you're watching this later on YouTube, stay tuned. Hit subscribe. Or whatever. Mishra's Bauble. Pass the turn. You better sub or else. Exactly. That's the whole vibe of this channel.
Find
Ancient Tomb. And what are we doing here? Oh, Karn. Okay. Shuts off Bauble and Spellbomb potentially. Sacking the Mishra's Bauble now. Makes sense.
That's the lunch time.
4-pitching Brainstorm counters Karn. That's the turn. Fetch with Misty, go down to 12. (2011) lands pre-depths. Yeah, there's people who every once in a while they'll ask me like, "What about pre-Innistrad Legacy? No Snapcaster? Are you out of your mind? What?"
Then I scrapped all the cards. All the red cards. Go ahead. And I majority have them.
Not playing a format without no Snapcaster Mage, everybody. Come on now. These people are crazy. Why would I waste my time with them? Wasteland on Wasteland. Okay. Let's see what happens here. The Thespian Stage combo was held off because of the Wasteland, and now if Wasteland fires off, can create a Merit Lantern in response. MTG Banning is building a land stack close to pre-Innistrad, got Japanese foil, Creeping Tar Pit, and Mindslaver. That sounds really exciting. That sounds like something we have to see. All right, Tabernacle has been hit. Taking a look at a very large graveyard. Wasteland on Wasteland Violence. Yeah. We're seeing it.
I needed to find my
Creeping Tar Pit. Come on, people.
fill it all up and put it in.
They didn't even have Universes Beyond back then.
Unfortunately, I'm probably going to move it. So I won't give 2 blocks away anymore. The convenience will be gone.
I think Jeff is thinking about best timing for this Merit Ledge. Is that what we're doing here? Trying to figure it out. All right, creating it now. There's Marilage. That's the turn. This will be an impressive game win if Jeff gets it. And yeah, Jeff gets it. Looks like we're going to game 3.
I don't really like this in the off chance that it could work. I mean,
All right, one card has gone on the bottom for Jeff. Scalding Tarn, Dragon's Rage Channeler.
no. Did you bring in Loran? Yeah. It's probably better than that. Is it? Yeah. I mean, I like the options for that. Both of us draw a card. I can blow up stuff on the table. Yeah. You still. The thing is that other than Solitude, everything requires
Foothills gets cracked here.
play around with it. Loran, if you waste resources putting that into play, it means you're not putting an Archon in, which is the only way that I would ever play out a Lotus Petal. Yeah, I don't know.
Expiration is pretty good. Let's see if it resolves.
That's won or lost on like the first two things.
On the draw this game, could see a daze. All right, force pitching, force of negation. And no, force of negation, pitching force of will actually. They were arranged in a different way at first. Meltdown thrown into the graveyard, pass the turn. So now 3 types in the yard, attack for 1. Expiration would have been pretty good for Jeff. Expiration's a great way for the lands decks to jump way ahead early. Countered this time. Jukabog. Alright, that slows things down a bit. New Bajukabog from Lord of the Rings. People weren't recognizing this version earlier. It's called Barrow Downs or something. Punching and snapping. Okay.
I'm glad they did the 4th card. 4th mismatch. Is that guy you're kind of famous for? I don't get to play it.
Reserve List says, I have to say, I really appreciate this camera angle now after going back to the old view for another paper stream. Interesting. Yeah, I get I don't know. People saying, why don't you do top down? I like top down better. Some people say they like this better. I don't know.
Something big is happening.
All right, here's Exploration. 3 creatures on the board. Reserve List was originally skeptical at first glance, took a second, but I do like it more now. Cool. MTG Banning suggesting we give the players GoPro head straps so we can see their view instead. Yeah. We need a hybrid first-person and 3D simulation for the complete immersive MTG experience. You know what? A few more Twitch subs, and I think we're going to make this stream 3D, everybody. Everybody get your 3D glasses ready.
Most of the time,
Just a few Twitch subs away. It's like I'm a filmmaker, yeah. Oh, man.
Petty theft your Karn and trigger both of these.
Petty theft on Karn. Getting aggressive here. Surveil ×2. Yeah, there was the one ring. Painful Truth stormed to the graveyard. Interesting. And Polluted Delta. I haven't seen Painful Truths in a while. Brazenbauer is on an adventure. Side Norna is here, hoping for 4D. Interesting. What's up, Side Norna? Side Norna is one of our best people, everybody. Say hello to Side Norna in the chat. Always hanging out with us. Jamming elves in our webcam Legacy League. PVDH jams in the league, too. All kinds of brews. All right, let's see what happens with the One Ring here. Are we playing it now? That's an ancient tomb on Jeff's board, in case anybody's not familiar. All right, Wasteland on Wasteland. No land drop yet this turn, right, for Jeff?
I'll waste your tomb.
Wasting tomb in response. Okay, so after second guessing it, the Ancient Tomb was tapped for mana. And here's the One Ring, everybody. Wow. Bowmasters gets flashed in. All right. That makes drawing a card off the One Ring that much more risky. Can't believe you moved from the slab. Yeah, that's the one of one One Ring, everybody. Incredible. Okay, so Bowmasters can't trigger there, I guess, because of the protection. So no ping, no amass. Crop rotation, sacking Bajuka Bog. It resolves. Looks like Joe is hellbent, so we're just doing whatever here. And here's the Tabernacle at Pendril Vale, a pillar of legacy, everybody. Everybody get your credit cards out and get one. Just get a Tabernacle, everybody. Just go get yourself one. Yeah, big money, yeah. Incredible. Bowmasters and Snapcaster saved. The rest are destroyed. No attacks. Jeff has protection. We might have hit time. I see a die in the center of the table. Is that indicating turn one? Oh, this is turn two. All right, so we hit extra turns. And this time being called. A second copy of the One Ring hits the stack. Resolves. Plays a Maze of Ith and passes the turn. This will now be turn 3. Pays for both creatures under Tabernacle of Pendril Vale. Jeff had protection, so I think the Bowmasters didn't happen that time. Previous turn? Another copy of the One Ring. So the Bowmaster trigger was missed. All right, it's a
Yeah.
draw.
3 turns of